I miss you, Honorable Fari? Why would you say that on the national TV? I'm going to the other room.
What does not happen in
concern is yours about that?
Who is going to preside over this?
Even the speaker. Where is the speaker? Hey, where is the speaker?
I know the speaker will not disappoint me. I know.
Last week, you are shouting. The speaker should go.
Your loyalty
when I did not say he should come,
where is the speaker?
I only supported.
He came and Dabaro on it last week.
I thought you said you were calm today.
No.
Hey! Honorable speaker. He does not disappoint me. He came earlier than your deputy speaker.
Honorable speaker.
Yes. The speaker is coming.
I hear your arguments.
You're welcome.
This honorable.
You need to greet him well. Greet him well.
Honorable, and that's how will you doff your cap? The speaker is here. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
I'm so
I
glad.
have heard various arguments thinking I will not come. Why will I not come?
Hi.
I am a law-abiding Nigerian.
Yes.
Ordered me to leave the UK and come, and I came.
Yes.
I flew British Airways.
Wow.
And I'm here. Yes. Here is your deputy speaker.
He's lost. Where is he?
I am not
We left him and you together.
knows his where so she can give us details of our
Anyone who goes against the anointed will meet annoyance. That's all we are.
Say that again.
Anyone who goes against the anointed will meet annoyance.
Let's sit down, Jerry.
Thank you, my honorable
you,
speaker.
my
May
honorable
your days be
speaker.
long.
Are you not? It's good to be back on this local road.
Yes.
Local
We
attire.
have missed you.
Oh, Leslie.
Who are you? Please speak for yourself.
Àwọn ọlọ́tẹ̀ did not miss you, but me, I missed you.
It's very interesting to be using this. I love that international one now.
I love it. I love it. My honorable speaker, it makes you look as handsome as you always
Oh my God.
It makes you different. International touch.
Yes, but you know, when I come home, I feel like people are home.
Yes.
The speaker will soon arrive.
Your deputy speaker. All the deputy speaker of the house. Ojú òkè ń tiẹ̀. Ojú òkè ń tiẹ̀.
What's your problem? Is it because you asked me out and I said no? What are you mommy from then? What's your problem?
This is scandal.
Hello. We have a lot of constitution to check. That is why.
Finally.
Welcome. Come closer. Come closer.
Your
Come
car's
closer.
white. NYSC people beat you again.
Honorable Speaker, we are
He shocked you.
Let him talk.
We are yet to reinstate him to the office.
I mean, I don't know what he's doing here. Thank you so much. I've been waiting for you.
What is he doing on seat? And you are looking.
Where were you?
Deputy Speaker Yorùbá bọ̀ wọ́n ní tá a bá rà dán àáfò bẹ̀sẹ̀ bọ̀ nígbà tá a fi ń jó ìyàwó ní tẹ́sí lè dẹ́dí ẹgbẹ́ so the person that's supposed to take over has come and
But
you're just
you know
coming by
that
now
he's not supposed to be
abeg
seated right here.
abeg you.
You know, it's not today. We want you of late coming.
Are
you see?
This is just the second time.
ọjọ́ gbogbo ń tó lè.
This matter, I now understand
This is just the second time.
that all of you, I'm just because of the
Where were you?
of the speaker, I would just want to exonerate him from what I'm about to say. All of you, Honorable Speaker.
Oh, budget.
Power has come back.
Honorable Peter, you know that the time I put adoption. Show me that adoption will load then. Warn yourself.
Yes.
Thank you.
Remove the cap.
First time in history.
What?
I
You
think
don't even understand the constitution. You only suspended me from being honorable. From being a
Honorable speaker.
And it was for 1 week. So immediately I appear. Let me show you more constitution. Under Constitution 1946.
It will be there.
As amended.
It will be there.
Also, when a honorable, the speaker is suspended, and not suspended as a honorable,
Look at it.
immediately he comes back to the
Yes.
house, he takes the seat of the speaker.
No matter.
As per what?
No matter.
Who amended this constitution? Irú agbára wo
You
náà
were
kọ́
not
sí
there. They just did.
If not because the former person in that other political
Other person.
party did not pay the people he was supposed to pay.
Hey.
Ṣé wàá wà lórí
Never that low.
wàá wà lórí àga ni?
My
Ojú
chance.
kọ́ lẹ̀ mi.
Deputy Speaker, as the power conferred on
Don't
you,
worry, I dey your back.
you have to go and be one of the observers. But as I'm seeing you, late coming has become your attitude.
Yeah, of course now.
It's bad habit.
Ọ̀dẹ̀ nígbà tẹ́jọ́ wà ní school náà,
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sir.
bó ṣe máa ń late náà rè.
He's fond of that.
I was a senior.
Eh,
I was a senior.
Senior to who?
he always
I
punish
was
you for late
Senior
coming.
to who?
Punctuality prefect. That was what I
Oh.
was.
Punctuality
Wọ́n
náà
lè
ló
sọ
ṣó
pé o
báyìí.
tún máa ń rìn lọ síbi tó ti máa ń mú gbóngbà
No,
yẹn náà.
Who are not? You are carrying fake news.
This is
You
the
are carrying
question.
fake news.
This is the question.
Information.
Ṣé Obi kọ́ ilé yìí báyìí?
Well,
Speaker Abole gbọ́rọ̀ yìí lọ sà.
Speaker of the house.
I heard that there is a teacher he used to work with in school that made him who he is today.
we know your history.
Kílẹ̀ sọ sọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀.
I thought as much.
I will not want to take that direct and indirect bashing or bans against my personality.
Don't worry.
Right now, that is not who I am.
Of course.
At least you would have asked
course.
what was the reason.
I mean,
just a few minutes.
the speaker even he just walks in like I don't understand. I don't understand. I think I want to be suspended in this house.
Honorable Peter Oti speaking.
Honorable Peter Ìdáwọlẹ̀wọ̀ house no. Ìdáwọlẹ̀wọ̀ house.
Ẹ mọ̀ gbà mí.
Ẹ dẹ̀ máa sọ̀rọ̀ Ìdáwọlẹ̀wọ̀ house.
Sit down.
Wait,
You are standing, I'm sitting. You are asking me that who permit me to
Ẹ̀yin
speak.
náà mọ̀ pé ẹ̀ tó bẹ̀ kẹ́ pẹ́ dé náà.
Begi.
Honorable, they will say
I beg you.
this is what you turn the house to.
Yeah.
That I am sitting, your supposed girlfriend in the house standing up.
Supposed girlfriend.
Put yourself into serious order.
Yes.
What we are asking is this: you and the coppers with the head that you are doing meeting together, who turned you to be like this?
Well, for this case that made me to come this early.
This early. This early.
Early ke.
Honorable Speaker.
Ẹ jẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀
I
náà.
knew it. Go to school. No, you'll be flying first. You'll be flying first. Now it's showing.
Honorable Tony, stand up.
Agbára. Where is your power? Where is your bomb on the seat of power?
Pekele mo jẹ gbèsè tani o sọ.
Ìgbà òkú agbára rẹ náà.
I had to go to my child's school because I received a phone call that they were about teaching them they were about adding something to their school curriculum that they want to be teaching them something that has to do with LGBT.
Oh, buddy.
When I heard that matter, I was shocked to my bones because that is not what I am teaching my children.
Well done.
So how possible is it with all my investment on my children? They will now go to one school and one teacher or one
From the first time I saw you, I knew you were going to be a good father.
Deputy Speaker, Ori and
I
son.
don't take shit.
So they want to start teaching LGBT to
I
schools
mean,
now.
that children will become they will
And wait, and you are this worried.
look camera go.
But that's not it. If you are a good parent and if your parent has taught you well, ọkàn ẹ máa balẹ̀
Conditional statement.
that what you taught your children,
Nothing can.
no teacher can remove or achieve.
Yes, that's good parenting.
Honorable Speaker.
You are not sure.
If they do not see people that will stand up against all these rubbish that they want to bring up, they will think that it's a normal thing. And you see, this matter is not just about my own children, not about those other children.
Oh, but this is my question to the floor of the house. Is it parents that impute things into children and build a child, or is what the teachers put into the child?
Well,
Ilé tó ìwọ ìwọ yìí ní UK táwọn àti wá ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀.
wow.
Títí bá ṣe ìwọ olójú kòkòrò
Wow.
that you forced me to come is one of the things I was addressing parents in the UK that as a good parent, whatever you put in your child, no teacher can mess it up.
Yes.
But to the Nigeria level, let us ask today, who builds a child? Is it what the parent puts in the child that builds the child, or what the teachers put in the child? That's but as for you, I know you are looking at this one on my head.
He was begging last week for you to bring gifts for him.
But as for you, go and observe. Go and observe. Go and observe. We are to whatever Danny house. What I brought for you from the UK, I might show you. What I brought for you.
His speaker is a good
Promise
parent.
me you will not disturb me.
Disturb me, don't do this stuff.
Why just
I'm taking
what I brought for you.
Bribery and corruption is in your blood.
My name is Titila Valley Kings and the brand is TFK. It's good to be on the floor of the house today.
Yes.
The discussion on the floor of the house today is who builds a child? Is it the parents or the teachers? Honorables to my right and to my left, we've heard that LGBT is coming. Teachers will be teaching LGBT. But with LGBT,
Don't share.
with LGBT, turn our children to only LGBT.
No.
Honorable Fari, what are you saying on this discussion?
My powerful speaker, welcome back. In my own opinion, the person that build the child is the teacher, not the parents.
So, what teachers pass on now?
Oh, it's the teacher that builds the child. He's not the parent at all. He's the teacher.
Honorable Tolu, what is your opinion on this matter?
My honorable, can you see the way I'm surprised? How can honorable father make that kind of statement? It's so false and baseless. I believe every single one on this seat was trained to this position by the parents.
Yes, sir.
And whether or not you decided to fall from heaven, I know someone took care of you. Anyone who decides to take the role of parenting your life is your parent. And for this case, I believe parents train the child.
Honorable Peter, kílẹ̀ rí sọ sọ̀rọ̀ ìkàtó dá àyọkànyọ́rin ọ̀rọ̀ sílẹ̀. Honorable Peter.
Thank you very much, my powerful speaker. Your days belong.
Yes.
And honestly, I'm good to see you again, face to face. On this matter that we are discussing, it is crystal clear that it is the teacher that builds the child.
Are you sure?
Very,
And
very.
you have your facts and figures.
Oh my goodness.
Honorable Adasa,
Yes, my speaker.
you are also on the side of the parents.
Of course. I mean,
That what?
mo fẹ́ bi Honorable Faria Peter léèrè béèrè. Did your parent, like, were you giving birth to and handed over to your school teacher? Like, were you taken to a school at Ibio, Tawato? I don't understand. Someone took you home and that was your parent.
The program is House of Opinion, where we speak wisdom to do what?
To concentrate.
So we want to know today. I want to have it on your comment box, everybody, both in the UK and in Nigeria. Who builds a child? Let your comment drop in. Now the floor is open. Honorable Tolu, Shawala, her first point here.
Welcome to the floor of the house, Honorable Speaker. I am honored to always have followed you, and I know how much of parenting you do. I also respect the fact that there is this training you have given to many of us. It's part of parenting too. But let me start about parenting on this wise. Parenting has to do with promoting and supporting the emotional, the cultural, the spiritual, the physical, and the social, and even the psychological growth and development of a child from babyhood to adulthood. Now, if that is parenting, according to a statistics that I saw online, according to the American Psychological Association, they said there are mainly 3 reasons why a parent should be called a parent. One is that you must ensure the health and the safety of the child. That is, if you are not ensuring health and safety of the child, you are not supposed to be called a parent. Number 2, you must prepare the child to be able to live to his fullest capacity in the future. So you are preparing, and the third one is that you are transmitting values into the child. So according to these 3 requirements, if you don't do these 3 things, you are not accorded the name parent. So if this is the case, anybody who decides of his own accord to be able to do these 3 things, who decided to take on this responsibility, whether in school But because many people these days, it looks like they fall from the sky. But in my own opinion, if you were giving birth to in a family and someone took these 3 responsibilities over you, that person is a parent to you.
Wow.
And if this person has done this to you, it's to the end that there must be cultural values in you, there must be health and safety for you, and there must also be a preparation for you for your future.
Passed on to you by the parents.
By the parents.
That gave birth
To you.
And they are the one that produced every child we are now seeing on planet.
Yes.
Honorable Fari, your first one.
My deputy speaker, once again, welcome back to the floor. My
Honorable Fari.
Yes.
Yes.
One lady daddy.
It is crystal clear now that you are one of the people that want the deputy speaker to take this.
Yes.
Apology, my
Don't
speaker. Apology, my
Don't
speaker.
ever make that guy.
Apology on his behalf. Apology.
Thank you. What did they be? You know maybe you're going to say politics in
I'm sorry, my
Make your point. Make your point.
Thank you, my speaker. It's the way Honorable Tolu is speaking.
I'm
not afraid, my speaker.
Are we a threat to your
my speaker,
existence?
They are not a threat to me at all.
Oh, yeah.
I'm only laughing.
Make your first point.
Thank you, my powerful speaker. I wanted to start in a particular way, but let me start from what this my fellow honorable.
All this
Lack
next
of
to do
confidence.
is to start.
Hey!
Thank you, my
Ìyẹn tún deep.
Hey, now he is saying now that a parent do this, do that on a particular child. Now I'm putting it on the table. From what you have said now, I want to believe Honorable Tolu is speaking in like 50 years ago, when the duty of a parent is to sit at home, when the only thing they just do is their own business, they don't have anything to do, they have time with their children. My powerful speaker, in the reality of the present time, we'll be able to see that everything Honorable Tolu just listed is being carried out by a teacher in school.
Wow.
Because if you look at it, averagely, a child spent out of the 24 hours, spent at least 12 hours with the teacher in school. And the teacher was able to provide all these attributes that Honorable Tolu just mentioned.
What a first powerful point. Article 38 of subsection 32. Nítorí ẹ̀ mo ṣe kọ́ wọn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, wà á ní láti kà wọ́n.
Àwọn nǹkan tí mo lọ kọ́ ní UK nìyẹn, mo gbé wá sí ká lè máa lò in the house.
That's
padà bọ̀. Now, people who abuse a child, is it the teachers or the parents? It is time for hot argument. What's your honorable for the family?
Ẹ máa gbọ́, my honourable speaker, I like the fact that you just mentioned that you just came from the UK.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Because in the UK, until a child is 4 years old, you are not even allowed to start school. How exactly is a teacher supposed to interface with a child that has not started school? So if this is the case, and I also remember, sir, back in your days, may your days be long, there was a time when we used to put our hand like this until our hand touch our ear.
Yes.
If it does not touch your ear, you cannot begin school. So who trains you at that point in your life?
Honorable Fari àti bọ̀ yìí ní UK táwọn àti wá tá a wà òkè tó náà kọ́ wà UK tí ò wà òkè. Táàtì wá it is true pé tó o bá pé 4 years old olùbẹ̀ how can a parent a teacher interface with that child? Ọmọ yẹn dẹ̀ ti máa sọ̀rọ̀ before that time. Ṣé ìṣìn ní làkàyọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ tó fẹ́ sọ lé ní ìgbà?
Thank you, my powerful speaker. Honorable Tolu was talking in your days when your hand must touch your ear before you start school. But my powerful speaker, you also remember that in those days too, there is something they call jealousy. That before your hand touches your ear, there is a school where you are going to go to, you'll be writing with slate.
Yes.
Now, I can categorically say, based on this, my powerful speaker, that a child starts school as early as before the child gets to age.
So jealousy nullifies before you start school.
Yes. Yes.
Well, I need to fight that point. And the reason why I need to fight that point is because he has mentioned talking about slate. When was the last time you saw slate?
My powerful
let me leave that.
That's the flaw.
That is not the point of argument. My point of argument is the fact that a parent is the ones that primarily transfers values to a child. How do I mean? I remember when I was younger.
Overruled.
Honorable Fari, you are a proud father, and I'm happy that you are one. I remember that when your wife, the person of your honorable missus, when she gave birth to the child, our mama Lawo, she is used to this thing, and I noticed it between the child and the mother. Anytime the child is looking for confidence and a proof of approval, it looks up to the mother. And I'm wondering, what is the child looking for? It is a natural state of occurrence for every child to primarily look out to the parents to find confidence and assurance.
you have just been told that even your own daughter, when looking for confidence, looking for company, looking for pleasure, looking for abundance, and looking for breast, looks up to
the mother.
How many child looks up to a teacher?
Thank you, my speaker. As I said earlier, my speaker, if you look at it in the lifetime of a child, let's look at the number of hours a child spent with the parents and the number of hours a child spent with the teacher.
Explain this to us.
Thank you.
So are you trying to do a mathematics that any time no time can no help life?
Definitely, my speaker. My speaker, let me say that. Let me read.
Information sustained, Honorable Adasa.
Thank you so much. Now my Honorable Father is talking time.
Your Honorable Father. Back in.
No, like I'm trying to.
She follows the reigning.
I'm trying to draw him close to chastise him.
I mean, you're too deep.
Also, we
That is a show of good confidence. This person was trained by parents.
Oh, buddy, I'm trying to
draw him close like a chastise him.
to chastise.
Mama Lawi is around.
All power belongs to you, Mama. So he was saying that the child spends more hours with the parents. Can I tell you that there was a story of a popular school in Lagos where the teacher told the parents that I don't think your daughter can do well, even after paying millions of naira.
Wow.
I don't think your daughter can do well. She's very slow. She's dumb. She's not even writing in class. The parents got home and said, I know what God gave to you. I know who I gave birth to. This is not you.
Point of order overruled. Make sense.
This is not you. She started speaking positivity.
But
she noticed that it was getting worse. Then she said the Holy Spirit told her one day, that what if you are pouring positivity into the life of your daughter and the teacher is doing the opposite? Withdraw a child from that school.
Say that one again.
She said,
what if you are pouring
positivity
into
your child and the teacher,
yes,
over the acclaimed number of hours that you've said.
Point of order sustained. You give us the end of
no
that
problem,
testimony.
no problem.
Oh,
no problem.
Preach.
Oh God.
Preach.
Money prove your online, sir.
Thank you, my
Honorable, sorry. What if, Honorable Peter, what if I am pouring positivity into my child as a parent and you, the teachers, are putting negativity?
Powerful speaker, on this note, you know, let's look at the range and the statistics of the people we are talking about. How many of these people can we identify that is going through this kind of experience? Out of how many children, out of how many students, out of how many pupils in the class that is experiencing this?
So
obviously, it could be just one.
Point of order overruled. Honorable Father, make
so what?
Thank you, my powerful speaker. I'll be riding on what Honorable Peter just said.
us.
Go to school.
I want to put a case scenario on the table.
Okay.
Why will I pay a laundryman to do my laundry for me? Is it not because I can't do it on my own? That's why I pay a laundryman.
No,
to do it.
I choose to differ.
Okay, why will you pay?
Put yourself into serious order.
Yes, my lord.
Tó o bá lẹ́kọ̀ọ́, ọ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀sìn kan wò bí ẹ̀ ló kọ́ ẹ̀, àbí wọn lè kọ́ ẹ ló gbà ní. How can a whole me return from the UK with experience and go there sọ̀rọ̀? Máa lé ẹ jáde ní house yìí.
Àbí?
Calm down.
Ṣé o mọ̀ pé constitution?
Ó wà bí.
Mo mọ ìdí ẹ̀, mo mọ ẹ̀yìn ẹ̀,
Yes.
mo mọ wájú ẹ̀, mo mọ àárín ẹ̀. Ṣé o mọ̀ pé ní the other day that they stood you up, constitution mo fi gbé ẹjọ́ kù. Today mo lè fi constitution.
Respect the power.
Ọmọlábí.
Yes, sir.
Ìwélábí. Ẹ ti get it.
Baba, myself, you know, I'm not.
Make your point.
Okay, thank you, my speaker. What me I'm saying now is this: the reason why you pay for a particular service is because you can't do it on your own.
Yes.
So as a parent know that this child, I cannot build this child. I cannot mold this child.
Point of information, Mr. Speaker. Point of information, Mr. Speaker.
Why will you spend your money on a particular service or product when you know that this service or product is of no value to you?
Point of information, Mr. Speaker.
You know it can help you.
Honorable Father, it will make sense. Parents need
Teachers.
to mold children into what they cannot do.
Thank you. That is it. That's exactly my point.
Parents pay teachers to mold children to become
they cannot. So that is my speaker. So what I want to emphasize on that note was that looking at it from this perspective, we are talking about children maybe from childhood to about 4 years staying with the parents. What about the remaining after 4 years? What happens? What
Point of
so
information.
The parents have to pay.
Information sustain. The parent needs to pay, right?
Of course.
Because they cannot do it.
Because they can't do
Point of
it.
information sustain.
I don't think it's because they cannot do it. I remember earlier today, my honorable speaker, you spoke during the you preached. You're a pastor. You were a great preacher, and you used about 2 hours to do exegesis on something. I want to pick a point from it. My honorable speaker, you spoke about something this morning. I want to pick an exegesis from one of the things I learned. Now, this morning while you were talking, I learned the fact that
talking or preaching.
hey, you know your talk and your preaching. We don't even know which one is more prophetic. The two are prophetic like that. Thank you, my sister.
Go and listen to that message.
You need to.
Are you saved?
Oh, bless.
Talk to me, my brother.
So, I remember this man was, let me say my honorable. My honorable was saying that the teachers cannot do it. That is why they pay. I beg to differ because a certificate. You spoke about how that you are a first-class man in life, and all of us know this truth.
Yes.
But if you did not graduate at the time you graduated because of a certificate, nobody will give you a job. So the person that was supposed to give you a job will be asking you, even though you are a first-class man, where is your certificate? We are under an institutional lie that tells us that our children cannot be educated without the school. So because of this, many of us are forced to send our children to school, even though we know we are doing a better job at home. So the issue is that these institutions, because of a certificate, they have made us think that we cannot be first-class people in life without their education. So what we do is that we play around them. We go to their school and we teach our children what we do. That's what we do.
We play around.
We play around them. We need their
Send our
certificate.
children to their school, but we are doing a lot in the house.
Yes.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Are you a parent watching this program? What are you adding to what school is given to your child? Are you able to remove anything? Are you able to add anything? Or the floor of the house last walini? Not very
Hot.
Who's the child? Parents or the teachers? Moshe, fairly honorable, and that's a guy.
Baba.
Because don't disturb me.
Ah.
Honorable Fari.
Yes.
My speaker, thank you.
What do you want to say?
My speaker, I'm so disappointed in this honorable Tolu. My powerful speaker, I don't want to even talk about maybe because he studied mechanical engineering.
Cannot fight it.
And he cannot really come out to talk boldly as a mechanical engineer.
Yay.
My powerful speaker, will you say because now
I will not take that.
Calm down.
Honorable speaker, I will not. I am a master student studying engineering in the Federal University of Technology Akure, a prestigious university in Nigeria.
I'm not disputing that. I know you are already a master student. Don't let us wash our dirty clothes.
I need to go on the break.
What do me?
I'm going to go on the break and leave them.
If my teacher trained me to fight, my parents told me to be calm, but today.
We shall be right back. Thank you very much. We shall be right back. And we are still on the topic. Who trains a child? Who builds a child? Is it the parents or the teachers? We are actually Honorable Fari and Honorable Chulu will almost themselves. But the program continues. This is House of Opinion. Honorable Fari, you were making a point.
Thank you, my powerful speaker. I want to correct the notion Honorable Tolu painted to our teamy audience. Now, he is saying that you send your child to school to beat around the system to get the certificate, blah blah blah. Will you say because you want your child to beat around the system, you send your child to school to go and study medicine, and after he graduated, he doesn't really understand the process of treating patients? You now say as a parent, you are the one that want to teach the student to become a doctor. That does not even sound anyhow near logic. So based on what you have said, I don't see any reason. That's what I was saying earlier. Because you go to school to study mechanical engineering and you choose to beat around it just to have the certificate, doesn't mean that's where it should be. And my powerful speaker, you just returned from UK. I know over there things are not like that. Nobody will go to school because they want to beat around the system to get the certificate. you have to really be impacted with the knowledge before you can say you want to get the certificate. So in order
Point
to get
of
the
information, Mr.
certificate,
Speaker.
definitely.
Sustained, Honorable Toluba.
Can I ask him, what course of study did you study in school?
I study engineering.
What are you currently doing?
Well,
Let's leave that topic. So what I'm saying in essence is that many people
He's a farmer.
is a farmer now. That is to say to you, the education you went to collect certificate for, you only beat around the bush to do something else. So, but that is not my
point of
issue.
information,
My issue is
What
that
information overruled?
my issue is that a statistic shows us that more than half of children that come from broken homes end up being abusive parents themselves. This means that a lot of people who do not have parental guidance, parental leadership, and the kind of leadership that parents give end up as being the picture of the parenting that they were given. Now, let me ask you a question.
Point of order sustained. This is a very vital point. Children who have misbehaving are from abusive homes. That means the impact of parents is what we are seeing outside
In our community.
Honorable Fari and Honorable Peter, what do you say to that?
Thank you, my honorable speaker. Let me address this by picking the statistics from UNESCO. In case Honorable Tolu doesn't know what UNESCO is, you can research that. Now, looking at...
I am a certified mechanical engineer. You cannot talk to me like that. Honorable.
Honorable Tolu,
Honorable.
do you know the meaning of it?
Again, you know, sorry, share money.
Honorable, go ahead.
Well, there is a arm of UNESCO that is called Early Childhood Education Unit. And when you are talking about teacher, they said a teacher builds social, physical, mental, and cognitive ability of a child in order for the child to have a strong foundation for a flourishing
Point
life.
of information, Mr. Speaker.
Now,
Point of information overruled.
Now, my able speaker, I said earlier that if you look at some parents these days, even most parents, not even some parents, average, every parent these days spends much of their time in their work, in their profession, than what they spend with their children. Now, all this responsibility is now being directly transferred to a teacher. Most teachers these days know the kids better than their parents.
Wow.
Now, let's now look at it from even aside the day school students. Some students throughout the year, they may only be able to see their parents maybe for a period of maybe like 2-3 weeks.
They are in the boarding house.
They are in the boarding house all throughout the year. Now, tell me, in what way will a parent be able to transfer value to train the kids in whatsoever way he believes in?
Honorable Adasa,
So,
what are you saying to this, Honorable Adasa?
Well, you know, I would say that parents are role models. Parents are role models.
Parents are role models.
Model.
Ẹ̀yin èèyàn tẹ́ ń gbọ́, do you agree with this? That parents are role models. Do we have people that really want to look like their parents, Honorable Adasa? Are you sure what you are saying?
Yes, parents are role models. I'm not saying we don't have cases of parents who are not responsible. But we can't say, I mean, you're a perfect example, my able speaker. You are a very responsible person.
Yes!
And we have seen the impact even in our own lives.
Oh my God.
That you're not a biological parent, but you've taken upon yourself the responsibility of
Parental
shouldering, of backing us, and ensuring that our lives are impacted by you. So he's saying that most students, like, they went to boarding house. I mean, yes, we have that statistics that prove that point. But you can't tell me that parents don't have, you know, an impactful role to play on their children that are in boarding house.
Point of
We
order,
have
Mr.
parent teachers association.
Point of-
We have open day.
Point of
We have
order,
visiting
Mr.
day.
Speaker.
Point of
Point
information,
of order
Mr. Speaker.
sustained. Honorable Adasa,
Yes,
if
sir.
you are not careful, you are tilting to the dynamic point of Honorable Fari and Honorable Peter.
Okay.
Saying that who the children spend time with most determines what they are doing. We are talking about open day. The parent comes once. The parent comes just once in 3 months, and that is when they see their children. Parents listening to this program, are you one of those parents that just see your children once in a month and you leave your children to the hands of teachers? Honorable Peter, you have the floor.
Thank you, my honorable speaker. Looking at it from this angle that we're talking about, that the duration of time that children stay or spend with parents and time. I could remember some years back, I am a proud teacher, and I'm proud to say that I have been teaching for the past 15 to 17 years. And I have some experiences of what the time and the effect of the time that students stays and spends with teacher. I remember one of these time that there was instruction in the school that I was teaching then that the school closes by around 4:30, and it was told, the parents were told that okay, anything after 5 you have to come and take your children. But we still have some parents, because we could not deny the fact that yes, they are very busy in their workplace and they have paid us.
Point of information overruled.
They have paid us to train them and to give them what will better their life in the future and to give them what their life entails. It will surprise you, my speaker, that we have some parents that they will still be coming to pick their children around past 7 in the night.
Point of information, Mr. Speaker.
Point of information sustained. But ṣé rọ wá ní o mọ́mọ́ lọ school ní 8 o'clock láàárọ̀ o ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lọ mú ní 8 o'clock. Parents, you took your child to school 8 a.m. in the morning and you only see the child back by 8 p.m. when you are tired. Who builds the child? I think the teachers are winning this debate.
No.
Point of information, Mr. Speaker. Well, we cannot take away the fact that for every norm there will be an exception. And in this case, we cannot but have irresponsible parents.
Yes.
But parenting, as I know it, our elders used to tell us, if it looks like a proverb before you, my honorable speaker, I doff my cap. Parents, back in the days, they used to say charity begins at home. And that is not the only case. We also used to say ile lasting cash on road, meaning that whatever you want to take outside, it will start from your home. Now that is to say that back in the days, we always believed that the home is the primary place of education for a child. And if that is still the case till today, because many of us are a product of how we were trained, how we were built, the values that were transferred into us. But also, I want to ask a question. Hello, my powerful honorable that has been teaching for 17 years. How many of those children have sent him money in the past 17 years?
Oh, my
Number one.
goodness.
Number two, how many of them have decided to become teachers like you? But many of them will become medical doctors like their parents. They will become lawyers like their parents. They will become a pastor like my honorable. How many of them are becoming teachers?
Others sustain. How many of those children are aspiring to become teachers like you? But we are seeing doctors producing doctors.
Yes.
Lawyers producing lawyers.
I've seen a family. All of them are lawyers.
Trained by who?
Trained by who?
Are they not trained by
Thank you.
teachers?
See, that's the point of
We were giving certificates by the institution.
I was just keeping quiet for you to learn.
When your school fees not paying your
Point
salary.
of information, Mr. Speaker.
You will not
The
eat.
speaker is still here.
Oh.
Agbára wà o, àṣẹ dẹ̀ wà.
Àṣẹ wà.
Tí n bá sọ̀rọ̀,
Ó dàṣẹ.
àṣẹ máa tẹ̀lé.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sà.
Ẹ ṣọ́ ara yín o. Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ kí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wà yìí? You have not paid all my international allowance. Èyí deputy speaker burúkú yẹn lè ní. That has refused to sign all my international allowance. And tí deputy speaker bá dé, ó ní kọ̀kọ́ tí mo fẹ́ ṣe. If he wants to be enjoying this type of thing,
This type of grace.
mo fẹ́ padà sí UK.
Well, I like that. I like that. I like that.
As a parent,
As a parent,
àwọn ọmọ mi wà ní UK.
responsible parent. No,
Abegi.
I want to go back.
I support it. Yes.
So that you can keep doing the house the way you like.
Abi.
That's why it's
That is it now.
Honorable, you have the floor.
Thank you.
You are
my-
saying that Honorable Tony
Sorry, my speaker. Honorable, I'm not giving us answer.
kill me now.
Hello, not to
That will interest you so much that each time, beyond the money that they will give me, each time they see me, the joy with which the training I gave to them, with the joy that they receive it. Oh my goodness, you cannot, you can, you.
Point of
I wish you
information,
were
Mr.
there.
Speaker.
I wish you were there. Each time I have an encounter.
Wait. Honorable, stand up. What did you just do?
Oh, I'm sorry, my.
Stand up.
What did you just do?
I'm sorry, my powerful speaker.
Honorable
You're
Peter,
Lori, my
what
dear.
did you just do?
What did you do?
Because the word is so engrossed in my
Ilẹ̀ ṣe ẹ sọ I'm
What
sorry.
did you just do?
I'm sorry.
How much honorable you know?
I
Ta ló
just-
sẹ̀wọ̀n yìí?
Ah,
Deputy
Tàbí o.
speaker dẹ̀ ń ṣẹ̀ mí.
Honorable Peter Gbatia.
For you to
Àga
School no mama sálọ.
Can you
Ta ló
imagine?
tẹ̀lé lẹ́yìn náà?
Àga ògbó kan náà gbà.
Imagine that he say he's training other people. Look at it.
Bàbá yìí,
Eh, it's
Honorable yìí, tó bá lè gbá tí àmì kò ní gbẹ́ gbá mi létí.
Díẹ̀ ló kú bàbá.
God forbid, my speaker. God forbid. I dare not. I dare not.
What training with this kind of teacher give to our children? What kind of training?
Ó yá bí tíṣà rẹ̀ ṣe máa ń gbá tí à ń tébùlù tó máa ń
That's
tọ́.
what they learn in school.
I'm sorry, my
We
speaker.
will teach our children the way of the Lord.
Ìdọ̀bálẹ̀ òkè ṣe wà.
Teacher kan lọ sọ fún Abraham bàbá wa.
No, because I respect you as a distinguished pastor,
Tony.
anointed,
That's
fresh,
Yes.
powerful singer, and energy no mercy.
On no mercy. On no mercy.
Yes, my speaker.
On no mercy.
I would have thrown you out of this.
That be racing.
But if I will keep you, when it's time to vote,
You know what
See,
to
my
do.
speaker, you don't even need to
yes, that was my number. No, when it's time to vote, should I return to the business way? Will you support me?
You have my support already.
Only Jeffrey
Sit down.
honorable.
You are well trained.
So there is a vote on the floor of the house today whether the speaker can return to the UK by next week. So we're going to take a vote on that. Over to you, Honorable Tony.
Well, let me give this other point, my honorable speaker. Among the many criminals and crime rates that we have seen in communities and in different cities around the world, we have found out that more often than not, the children who have been acquitted, that have been said to be criminals and have been taken to places like the place where they are going to die, every single time there has never been a mention of a teacher being the cause of their problem. It is always about my mother, my father. What did they do? What did they not do? And so, as a result of this, and the children are not blind. The children know
that this delinquency issues we have in our world today is because parents are failing.
Yes, my honorable speaker.
Parents do very well.
We have better children.
We have better children.
In the community.
Teachers, what are you doing?
Oh, thank you, my able speaker.
But Agbawo Nkoko, we have seen teachers fingering 3 years old girls.
Yes. Yẹn tún wà.
We are getting there.
Yàtọ̀ sí LGBTQ++.
Curriculum. We also heard of fathers.
Head of parents.
We also heard of
doing
fathers.
same.
Case Daru.
So, my powerful speaker.
Abusing their young daughters.
This is my
Fathers. What do we say to that?
Mo ní ìrònú kan bẹ̀ yẹn, ìrònú kan wá, wọ́n ti gbé wá.
Wọ́n gbé wá.
Yeah,
Ó dé anointing ló mo ní bó ṣe ń wà. Ó ń wá bí ele.
If a father is abusing his daughter and a teacher is abusing his students, are they not product of homes?
Yẹn tún deep.
Abi?
Kì í ṣe everybody ló lọ
The
school.
teacher that has the courage to be
Everybody
teaching
ló ní
LGBTQ curriculum. Bàbá ẹnìkan náà ṣáà lò náà.
Everybody kọ́ ló lọ school, everybody ló nílé. Ẹbí táwa ni. Ṣèbí ilé náà ló ti kó. Èèyàn tó wà bí ìsílé kọ́ ló ti kó.
Teacher ò lọ́wọ́
I'm
ní.
saying that if home gets it right, our nation will be better.
Yes.
Well, my able speaker.
Let's support teacher.
Deputy Speaker, Lagos.
My able speaker.
Nǹkan tó wà láàrin deputy Makapaya.
Era. Ambra.
Ẹ̀rí ó yà dàrí wọ̀rú. 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 Ó yà dàrí wọ̀rú.
Ráìlò.
Honorable Adasa.
Ìmọ̀kímọ̀ kò máa gbọ́dọ̀ jọ.
Ẹgbẹ́gbẹ́ni kò lè dúró.
Ọ̀dà bàbá rẹ̀.
Ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá ṣe rú ọ̀rọ̀ ni ó borí ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ gbé.
Ẹ ó yá.
Torí ìpínlẹ̀ làwọn bá dúró.
Ìyẹn tún deep.
Wọ́n ní evil plan. Ó rò kọ́ wọ́n sọ deputy speaker.
Àti lẹ́nu.
Mo ṣáájú deputy speaker dé.
Yes.
Because God settled me early with his mercy.
Ọ̀rọ̀
Ṣé
wà
àsọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀nà ìwé fáwọn èkó jẹ́ àbájá
Thank you,
ìgbẹ́
my able speaker. I'm putting a question to Honorable Tolu. My able speaker, you know, from your story severally of how you are able to transform yourself.
Ó fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ sí mi.
We've heard repeatedly how you are able to
Tó o bá sọ̀rọ̀ sí mi, constitution wa ń bí tí
Well,
o wà
my able speaker, I dare not speak against you.
What's wrong?
But I'm only throwing a question to Honorable Tolu. When you are saying parent this, parent that. Now, if you ask some, I can even put it to you that why growing up when you are still at home with your parents, are they your confidant?
Yeah.
You have security you want to talk about. who do you tell? Is it your parent or your
Teacher.
teacher?
Well, Honorable Tolu, answer that question.
Yes, sir.
Like I said before, there is a norm and there is an exception.
We talk to God.
We talk to God.
Yes. Spirit in our confidence.
And it's God our Father.
And it's God our Father.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sà. Ó ní máa jẹ̀mú ayọ̀.
Honorable Tolu have just answered the question now. You cannot stay forward in that question.
Má gbàgbé ọ̀rọ̀ tá a jọ sọ.
Ọlọ́run ni confident.
Yes.
Ìyẹn wọlé Honorable Barry ẹ̀sán mi.
My able speaker, I think we should not mislead our audience that are listening to us.
They are hearing the right
question
thing.
on the table today is that who builds a child? Is it the parent or the teacher? It's not, is it teacher or God?
Ìwọ kọ́ ló bí.
My able speaker,
Yes.
my able speaker,
You have the floor, you have the
the equation on the table, God, we are not discussing
Are you-
whether
are-
God is
are-
one.
are you joking?
Are you saying the speaker does not know how to argue?
Honorable Tolu.
Mo ń jà fún ọba ní o.
My able speaker, the question is,
Kí ló sọ?
Is he saying that the speaker does not know how to argue?
I don't understand.
well, I said that.
Say the truth.
My question is
Let
to
it
you,
never be
Honorable
ashamed.
Tolu, that if you have anything,
There's a constitution for that.
Yes.
Ẹ ṣíwèé bàbá.
Article 77 ló máa wà.
Ṣé o ṣe rántí?
Mo rántí bàbá. Mo lọ school. Ẹgbẹ́ àwọn lọ sí ilé
Who taught you that?
Is it your parent? Olúwa ló ń gbénú
A
mi.
professor will come to class, giving us his note to go and photocopy, and the next statement that will come out of his mouth is, "I've been using
why
this book for
didn't
the past
you go and
30
meet
years."
your parents to teach?
Why 30
Why did you
years?
go and meet your parents?
He was able to give you one. He was able to give you that he was using for 30 years ago. Why did your parents give you one?
You didn't see me, oh.
When I stand up like this, everybody must keep quiet. Who wà ní
Ó
constitution?
wà mẹ́ta. Ẹsẹ̀ ni.
Èyí dẹ́kun sí ìdánikọ́ lọ mú gíláàsì mi wá ń kọ́. Article ìwé ìkọ́.
Nílá yẹn ni.
Ṣé òun bá bàbá?
Ilé ilé ìmọ̀.
No wonder.
Mo ń bọ̀. No. Ilé.
Ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀.
Ó dẹ́kun pé mo ti gbàgbé ìwé yẹn sí
Alẹ́ mú wá sí speaker. Ibi ló wà. Ẹ check ibi.
Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?
Kí ni?
Wọ́n ti mọ̀wé tó wà ń bẹ̀.
What's your own? Ìwọ lẹ́yìn mọ̀ lórí.
Adasa carry.
I
Oh,
don't
they
hear.
need. Article 48,
Sókè.
subsection 16,
Kí ló sọ?
part B.
Part B.
Sọ wípé when the speaker is arguing, his points are valid because the speakers before him have spoken sense.
Yes.
Experience.
Ìyẹn tún wà.
What are you saying?
Sense before sense is sensible.
No worry there. Who builds a child? The teachers or the parents? Listeners at home, we have crime rates today increasing every day. We've heard that LGBT is about to be taught. The thieves, assassin, and everything we have in our world of today. Who is not doing his work correctly? The teachers or the parents? Honorable Fari and Honorable Peter, your last statement on the floor of the house tonight.
Well, thank you once again for this opportunity to come to the floor, my able speaker. As I've positioned, I strongly believe that is a teacher.
Deputy Speaker, get ready to come back and let's do a photo. One more point.
It's teacher that truly builds a child because of the following reasons. Number one, a child spends more time with the teacher than even the parents. And a teacher is irresponsible for both the spiritual, the physical, the academical, the mental, the cognitive ability of the child. Because we look at some of the schools,
Wow.
there is no school that every morning there won't be morning division on the assembly. Some schools will even do it in the morning, do it in the afternoon. The schools that are boarding schools, they will do it on weekends, every day, Monday to Friday, and by Saturday or Sunday, it's compulsory for the child again to go to either the church or the mosque. So with this,
Honorable Fari ní sùúrù jàre.
Wow. So that means
èyí wọ́n Ayọ̀mípọ̀ sí Arígbẹ̀dẹ̀ says teachers are better role model when it comes to training a child.
But
Dọ́lápọ̀ ò gbà o. Dọ́lápọ̀ sọ pé parents ni o.
It's what you see. That's
Sharon sọ pé
Wow.
team parents ni o.
So your beautiful daughter,
Timothy sọ wípé parents ni o. Honourable Isaiah from the UK, what is your opinion about this? So Farid, you are giving it to the teachers.
exactly what I know.
So the teachers do a greater job than the parents. Honourable Peter, your last question.
thank you very much, my powerful speaker. May your days be long. As we can see, and it is crystal clear that teachers build the children. Looking at everything that we have discussed so far, and for the fact that the time and the reality of a child comes from the school and the teaching ability of the teacher, because that is
So
that's
parents
what brings-
cannot make doctors. They
it
can't
is
make
impossible.
lawyers.
They can't make them.
They can't make
It is
engineers.
clear that all these are gotten from the school with the ability of the teacher.
But
Training
who makes a
them.
criminal?
That's like what we have said. It starts from
Oh,
Mo ṣì ń bọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Deputy Speaker, I'm sorry, Mr. Speaker.
Because
It
you are
is-
giving
Hello.
you are giving
You're touching my speaker.
you are giving the engineers and everything to the teachers. Who now makes the prostitute? Who makes the engineer? Who makes the criminal? Who makes the assassin? Honourable, I just want to tell you your last word on the floor we asked tonight before we vote.
Well, please go first.
All right, thank you so much. Now I'm just discovering that Honorable Farid's beautiful daughter stays in school.
Wow. Wow. Ìyẹn tún deep. Ìyẹn tún deep.
Honourable Alasa Abi Ogbeye.
Like school non gbe.
School ò gbé.
School non gbe.
Where
You
am I?
know, no.
keep your mouth shut.
You have given your last statement.
Yes, thank you.
Are you the speaker
So,
of the house?
You
I
have
want to
given your
say
last
that teachers are employed to teach or to pass on to the children, the students, information as designed by the institution. So they don't even care whether it's wrong or not. But as a parent, a minimum of check and balances. A team you I can write the school. And you know, they can even give them assignments or teach them what is not. I am the one to put structure to what she is learning is. That is why I'm a parent. I see to it that she's acquiring the right information.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you so much.
Honourable, Tolu, your last thing.
Thank you, my honorary speakers. Thank you, viewers at home. Thank you for joining us today. My final statement will be that not every child that is giving birth to will have the opportunity to go through an institution. But every child will always have an opportunity to be part of the family. And if that is the case, it means that the primary role of building a child must primarily come from the household to which the child was birthed. And also, the future of
Take
work.
that first statement again. Not every child.
Not every child will have an opportunity to attend an institution, but every child will have an opportunity to be part of a family.
Oh my God.
And if that is the case, we must always ensure that on the family front, we do the best to train and build a child. Also, many of the future of work that we are looking out for were not started. Microsoft, for example, was started in the garage, in the house of the person that did it. Also, for many of the cases of works that we are going into now, AI, machine learning, many of these things, coding. Imagine in an institution like Federal University of Technology, Akure, they are teaching us Python in about 300 level. Why children are already building things from childhood in their respective houses.
Ó ti ẹ̀ dúpẹ́ àwọn aláma àfọ̀nà gbé kúrò ní 1477 ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo sọ ní India ní 2016 làwọn professor kan gbọ́ ọ̀rẹ́ tó ṣe dean of students tẹ́lẹ̀ náà gbọ́ ó jókòó ti speech mi báyìí ni ìyẹn professor lè ṣe ó jókòó ti speech mi báyìí ó gbọ́ sọ pé 2016 ẹ ṣe nǹkan for trans 77 so as a parent challenge the teacher. Challenge the teachers.
Because of people like us that are coming ahead. So that is where I'm going to end up my statement today. That the future is going to be for people who are staying at home, especially for a lot of parents now that are working as remote workers. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a very wonderful discussion, and I believe that teachers and parents have taken their lessons in tonight's argument on the floor of the house. Though comical, but sense is being dropped. What are you doing to influence, unlearn and relearn what teachers are adding to your children? And who is your child in school? A lot of good boys are coming from their home, being catered for by teachers, but that your spoiled child is disturbing them in school. A lot of good boys and girls are coming from home from good parents, but that non-entity teacher is ruining them. Teachers have their role. parents have their role. But parents, like Honorable Tolu said, a lot of children will not have opportunity to be part of an institution, but they will be part of a family. I think on the floor of the house tonight, I want to tell you, parents have a lot to do because Honorable Fari and Honorable Peter, each teacher is also a parent. And it's also a product of a house. So if the teachers are not properly trained, they will come late. They will teach nonsense. They will sleep in class. They will press a phone in class, and they will ruin our child. With this viewpoint of house, we think we're able to make you know, like Honorable Tolu said, that a lot of children will not be opportune to be part of an institution, but they will be part of a family. On this note, I want to invoke a constitution that permits me to travel back.
Yes. Àwọn tó ọmọ mi tó wà náà ni mo. Bàbá kàwé wọn gboyè.
Article 84.
Bàbá ṣáàtìkú lẹ sọ àbí Buhari? Sorry.
Obi parent.
Ìyẹn tó dì bàbá, ó dì.
Tẹ̀ bá tún tẹ̀ mí mọ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀kan sí.
Àtẹ́sùn ní ìsẹ̀má mi.
Article 84, subsection 42, line B says, if a diligent jury, speaker, and a senior board member of the house has an important duty doing overseas. If he's being summoned to come home and he appears, obeying the rule of the house, he has the right to take out. Show of the constitution. Can you hear what Honorable said?
You did not come home immediately. We called you. Yes, you entered our meeting last week just to disrupt everything. Now you are coming to read the article for us.
Hello. No, Fisle. Oh, would you mean would you any? Oh, would you mean would you any? Oh, so we pay constitution is false.
It's false.
And already you wrote it to suit your.
Suit to call.
Amended.
Constitutionally binding. So let me exercise my authority.
Yes, Baba.
I'll stand up very well.
Yes.
To read it.
But any come glass wine can go.
Don't worry. Any diligent speaker and a senior board member of the house that is being summoned back from an overseas trip and appears
time why expected
can request for permission from the house to return back to the assignment, but it must be put in a vote.
Yes.
But the rule says that I can request.
Yes.
I hereby invoke this constitution.
Wow.
Article 84, subsection 42, line B. That it be put on a vote today that I return back to the UK to continue my assignment. Honorable Speaker, Deputy Speaker, please can you appear? Show mo pe mo ti bá ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ tí ẹ ò ní bá tẹ
Can you imagine? Open threat.
That you won't go there from about last week.
Deputy Speaker.
Can't you call him what?
Deputy Speaker, come closer.
I don't feel your bride.
Deputy Speaker,
ìkàlọ́ máa sùn kẹ́.
Gbàgbé ọ̀rọ̀ tá a jọ sọ.
Ẹ̀yà gbàgbé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn.
Wọ́n ti gbé irun tuntun wá fún ọ.
Má bọ̀.
Irun òyìnbó ni o.
Ìtẹ́ ẹsẹ̀ tí lè fi jó.
Sori, ìgbà tí mò ń wojú ẹ ní UK, mo rí pé nǹkan táwa ń lò yẹ kí wọn náà máa lò.
Mo wojú rẹ̀. Ọlọ́run mi o.
Deputy Speaker, show it that you're not just
Speaker.
Show what? I'm at all votes.
Wọ́n gbé ìròyìn today.
Deputy Speaker, show that you're not just
Speaker.
Honorable Speaker, show that you're not just
mi ò gbàgbé.
I'm at all votes, yo.
Speaker mi o.
By the power conferred on me, I hereby change
Bàbá àbẹ̀fẹ́ gbẹ̀mí lé mi lórí.
cap of authority from this one to this one.
Àtẹ̀wọ́ láyé ó ṣe jẹ́ dẹ́kútì ní báyìí. Onírun ló jẹ tẹ́lẹ̀.
Second calabash ni tẹ́lẹ̀.
Can we vote?
Igbákejì ni tẹ́lẹ̀.
Can we vote?
Powerful speaker, you can vote. But before we vote, in this house, if you do not respect my authority,
Deputy Speaker, ó ti ní talẹ̀.
Wọ́n ti ní talẹ̀ mọ́ ọ̀sùn.
Ẹ máa notice pé kọ́lọ̀ kìíní ẹ̀ ti ń fẹ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fẹ́.
ẹ̀yẹ má wọ̀ ni èmi
Wọ́n ní bí wọ́n yẹ kíkíní wà.
we know how far. We know how far.
Let us vote.
Can we vote?
Let us vote.
Ẹ ṣáà vóòtì.
Gbàgbà.
Let's vote.
Article 84, subsection 42,
Right.
line B, as said and quoted earlier,
Yes.
I hereby put to a vote that can the Speaker of the House go return on the mission he's doing in the UK. Honorables at home, you can also vote. You can vote also. Can the Speaker return on his trip? If you support the Speaker to return on his trip, say aye.
Aye.
I support.
Ọ̀nà ìbára owó ẹ̀yà mẹ́rin kẹ.
I support. We understand that.
Deputy Speaker.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ti ó ní ọ lára. Àìkọ́. Olórí dúdú ò lè gbọ́wọ́ sókè.
If you don't support, say
Let's
no.
carry the vote.
Nay.
I will give it to you.
Oh, and constitution, there must be one person opposing.
Can you
So by the power conferred on me as the
Yeah,
powerful
we want
Speaker of the House of Opinion,
Honorable collect in this area.
let's know how many votes we have at home. Can the Speaker travel? How many votes we have at home?
Gbàgbà.
Oya ẹ vote.
Can the Speaker travel?
Honorable Adasa.
Kíákíá.
Who is talking? Can the Speaker travel? Who is joining us from home?
Honorable Adasa.
Sójú òkè kì í tì bọ̀ láì ní.
Also, say, Honorable Isaiah say the Honorable Speaker can travel back by flight. One vote for the Speaker.
Wọ́n ti wọ̀ ní speaker.
Honorable Victor says Speaker can travel. Two for the Speaker.
Ètò wa.
Kí la sọ kí ni Sharon sọ ń sìn?
Small member.
Can the Speaker travel? Speaker can travel. 3 votes. Next vote. By the time we have 5.
Ìjà ńlá làwọn fún ní.
Ìjà mọ́ wọ́n ti vote. Can the Speaker travel?
Tó bá ti gbélé gboyè.
Bí wọ́n ti gbélé gboyè, bí ìjà ló máa ń ṣe wọ́n.
Honorable Pelumi say Speaker can travel. 4. Number 5. Speaker can travel. 5 votes.
Oṣù òní ẹ̀ múra ogun.
Who said it?
Àjẹ́ ọ̀lọ́.
Ṣé lórúkọ?
Jésù ló lórí ogun o.
So, Barry, by the power conferred on me
Yes.
as the powerful
Ogun
Speaker
ti ṣẹ́.
of the House of Opinion.
ṣe mọ́.
Why not Deputy Speaker declare your travel?
Dákẹ́ kí ló
tó
mọ̀?
bá declare ó bá tó bẹ́ẹ̀ kó declare pé kí speaker travel.
Deputy Speaker.
Ara mi rí olórí ológbò lábẹ́.
Honorable Adasa.
Ẹ jẹ́ àwọn nǹkan tí bàbá fẹ́ ṣe.
Má jẹ́ àgbẹ̀
Wọ́n
kí
ti
ni
fi ṣe
ìsìta bẹ́ẹ̀.
Deputy Speaker.
Má jẹ́ àgbẹ̀ kí ni ìsìta
Ṣáàrí kẹ́nu
bẹ́ẹ̀.
speaker wọ ẹni deputy speaker wọ́ díẹ̀ sẹ́kẹ̀. Àṣẹ wọ́n ti kó bọ̀ tí kò bàbá lé.
Má jẹ́ àgbẹ̀ kí ni no let us bring it to the open.
There is a round up here. O.
Wow.
Speaker, travel. O, go and meet your pregnant wife. Okele kekele.
Arúgbó jẹ gbèsè.
Who will pay it? I know so.
You hear that they say that the speaker is busy. The speaker is busy. Ẹ̀yin náà látàárọ̀ ẹ ti vote. Ẹ ti ẹ bèrè pé iṣẹ́ wo ni speaker ń ṣe. Ẹ yóò di sẹ́yìn. You know.
Parent
You know. It's good to work. Thank you very much.
Speaker ti lò fún wa.
See you next week. Ajabala
Ẹgbàá
video.
rìbá tó ń
Yes! Call the crack of the house to buy my ticket.
By the way, speaker, This nonsense.
Ṣé notice pé bọ̀bọ̀ yóò bàbá sọ̀rọ̀?
Ṣé alẹ́ àdì àwọn kankan sí like.
Agbára bàbá yìí wà lára rẹ̀.
Apart from this one, ṣé àwọn pàrọ̀ mi sì tún wà? Ọ̀rẹ́ gbọ́dọ̀ sà má mọ̀ rí o. See, this fight I am fighting for us. Ọ̀rẹ́ gbọ́dọ̀ sà, I am fighting for us. This fight because of us. It is what it is.
You don't get shit. I shake my head for you.
The speaker has to leave. Can you all be on standing? Drop your car. As the speaker.
Thank you, my honorable.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Deputy Speaker.
Má jókòó síbẹ̀ yẹn o. Jókòó síbẹ̀ yẹn.